feeling like summer, baby. Fuck. That's kind. I kind of hurt my ears with that. You know what I'm saying? So, do you think you're gonna end up being Austin's neighbor?
No.
Like, for sure. You seem really excited.
No.
Really?
After today, it was the last straw. So our friends are buying this new house in Roseville, and they just started. And I guess the people who work there quit. So like I've been trying to visit every week for the last maybe 4 or 5 weeks, and no one's been there. Like, it's been closed. Every time there's a different sign, so I know someone's there because it's like handwritten notes on the door with the date. So Tuesday, Wednesdays are my days off. They should be open those days. It's right in the middle of the week, but they're never there. So I'm just gonna take it as a sign that I'm not supposed to live there. So the answer is no.
Damn, that would have been cool to have you as a neighbor, though.
That's okay.
But if you really think about it, it gives me options.
What do you mean it gives you options?
Because I wouldn't live with you if you're local.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So I guess, in a way, it's, I think God works in weird ways, Yeah. I'm drinking a Smirnoff Ice because it feels like summer. You know what I'm saying?
Why did I think I knew you were gonna wear sunglasses today?
It feels like summer.
I just had a feeling. I was like, should I bring my sunglasses? But I didn't.
Did you think it was a cool summer this year?
Very. Like, it's honestly, I think today is the first kind of hot day.
Really?
I mean, it's not even 90 today, but it's warmer than it has been.
No, it's like because we live in SoCal. Sometimes the stereotypes for weather is
we
like
don't live in SoCal.
I mean Cali. Sorry, brain fart. The stereotypes is like it's always hot and shit. And I was like, you know what? It's been rainy.
No, it's like Oregon over here.
Yeah. Oh, I have to tell you the story about my dad scamming. He was freaking out over a fucking.
He scammed a scammer.
Well, he didn't necessarily scam, but he made a scammer freak out.
Freak out. What do you mean?
Yeah, so my dad had a subscription of sorts, and eventually the subscriptions run out, or like they get so compiled that you don't know what you're paying for. You ever had a moment like that?
Yeah.
And he was like, he got charged $750 twice, and then he called tech support, right? So I came home and he was arguing with this fucking Indian guy. Like, no offense to the Indian, you guys just happen to be that voice. If there's some like hostile scammy shit. And then he was like, I want my $750 back. And then he fucking typed in $750 and sent it. And then the guy said, okay, I'll send you your money back. It's sending now. He was like, oh sir, I did something wrong with I put in the wrong decimals. He was like, so it's 7,500. You're like, sir, I can't. I have to. You're like, I will lose my job, sir. Turn off your computer right now.
Wait, don't tell me your dad got $7,500 from this.
No, he did not. But he almost hit a. He was like, sir, I could lose my job over this because it was a PayPal guy. Honestly, when I think about the PayPal people, I honestly thought they would be white. The tech support. Like, I understand Apple and like Microsoft tech support being Indians because they're smart people.
Also collection agencies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that like bad news to people?
What, collection agencies?
Tax collectors, right?
Well, no, not just that. It's like if you forget to pay for anything, or if you just don't pay for anything, could be a collection agency thing.
Oh. Yeah, but it just goes to show that like my dad doesn't know his decimals.
So how much did your dad get from it?
$750, but he almost got away because he's honest.
Oh.
But he was like, so I could lose my job over this. They're like, I have to go now.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't have said.
I know. I don't think I would have too. He was like, I'm sorry. I'll check it again. I have to go now.
Block the number.
I know. You think he like let's talk about Indians more. Like they know how to make it without college.
Oh yeah, they're hustlers for sure. I know a few that they're hella cool. They hustle. They know how to make it. But then there's those other ones that just wanna Like they just want to get a deal, you know?
Yeah.
Like a deal that's unrealistic.
Isn't it that desperate voice you were talking about?
Kinda. It's almost like a sense of entitlement, and I think it is a cultural thing because I'm in real estate, as many of you know, and whenever I have a client of that descent, I've heard from them that it's actually a cultural thing that they negotiate so aggressively, usually in front of their family if their family's there, because it shows it's like a sign of respect or something.
Really?
That you know how to negotiate. So they'll try to like hit you hard with negotiations because they're like they get respect out of them. People.
Dude, I think you told me like you need to be rude back to get the respect.
Well, I not rude, but I just match their energy.
Oh yeah.
So if they come at me hella strong, because they do sometimes, and that's just their culture. In their mind, they're not being rude. That's just their culture. So when I learn that, I just match their energy, and then they kind of like back off.
Really?
Because you
you told me that.
Honestly, in sales, like if you got an Indian guy who's hard like negotiating, and you got an American dude, like usually the American dude is like a pussy compared to that. Like we just look weak.
Yeah. I think you're built from a different cloth though.
I am now, but before I got hella intimidated by. I'm like, why? It was almost like they were yelling at me. I'm like, why are they yelling at me?
Really?
Yeah, but you learn. You learn over time, and you know how each culture works. When you're in business, you work with a lot of different people from all over.
Can you tell me the first Indian client you ever had? Like how was your growth from that?
Okay, yeah, my first one, they screwed me over.
Oh, really?
Because I guess I didn't get that cultural thing yet, and they're trying to get the best deal out there, and that's their only. They don't. I mean, this family in particular didn't care about loyalty or anything. They were talking to all these different real estate agents and just seeing who can get them the best deal, and just watching all of us fight over it, and none of us knew that we were fighting over the same client.
Oh, they're like the Jewish people of Asia.
I don't know about that.
Because they're penny collectors.
So are Chinese. Any Asian, really.
And Jewish people.
I guess. But that was my first experience. I definitely got screwed. I did not make any money from that. I probably spent 6 months with that client. So
I feel it.
Okay. Like lesson learned.
With me, my first Middle Eastern experience was number one, the crepes, and then because it's never open. Like we said in the
they be hella late. They're like they're typical
prior
any other Asian time. Like
they match it.
Yeah, like they're late too all the time.
Dude, I remember you saying you have to be rude to those Middle Easterns, to get their respect.
Just matching their energy.
So I was at the gas station before my Rager last year, right? I was getting like 2 packs of Trulies. Like, can you turn this? Like, okay. Like, no, the other way. Like, I did it like 2 times. Like, no, like this. Like, the fuck you mean? And he was being hella rude. So like, he got quiet after that. I was like, oh, I'll just do it. So like, he got scared of me for one time,
Yeah, you have to be aggressive just because they are, and then like, when you match their energy, they'll back off.
No, it was almost like, he was surprised I cussed at him. But, I'm not usually like that. But, I think I'm only confrontational when times of an essence.
Yeah.
You know?
I try not to be like that either unless I have to be. Like this one lady came into my office the other day and she was super aggressive. And she didn't even say hi. She didn't say like her name. She came into my office and was like, what deals do you have? And I was like, none. I'm sold out right now. And she was like, impossible. Everyone has deals. Give me a deal. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I was like, lady, you got to get on a wait list. I don't do deals here. You
really?
know? Yeah. I'm sold out. I'm not desperate for anything.
She still talked after you said there's no.
Oh yeah, she didn't believe me. She thought it was
nothing in
She
stock.
thought it was a sales tactic, and a lot of people do. But in true reality, that's just the situation I'm in right now. And like, I don't have a discount. Like they're all like discount. Can I get a discount? I'm like, no.
Damn.
Everyone pays full price.
Yeah, life gives you those fucking tactics. Nothing comes easy. Like if you want a good life, it's not going to be easy. So, you know, and also don't kill yourself, because if you kill yourself, my motto is, if you kill yourself, the enemy wins.
I don't know how we got on that subject,
And
but I agree.
I hate the enemy.
If you kill yourself, then you let all your enemies win, no matter what your religion is, or if you're just talking about your enemies on this planet.
Well, what type of tourist would you be? I feel like you would be a good haggler.
Maybe now. Before I wouldn't say so.
Dude, you know my aunts fucking fight the fucking, what are those called?
Honestly,
Mexicans.
I don't, not to sound stuck up or anything, but on vacation, I don't think I would be one to hang around those areas where you do haggle.
Really?
Because usually
It's part
that's
of the
like,
experience, though.
yeah, but I mean,
That's like saying you like a clean life, right?
yes.
Or would you go dirt biking in a dune, but you'll get dirty? It's like you got to experience everything.
I guess, but that's like an activity.
Yeah, haggling's an activity too.
Haggling's like denios,
Oh shit!
like a flea market.
Really?
For those of you who don't know what denios is here, it's a flea market. I just don't prefer that shopping experience, I guess.
I feel like it'll be entertaining. Like you can see me haggling, you haggle.
That'd be kind of fun though. Actually, that is
no,
kind
because
of
like haggling by yourself is always gonna be a bitch. I'm talking
annoying.
about like a social, you know.
I think I would be more aggressive alone though, rather than having people around me, because I would feel like I wouldn't want to be mean in front of all my friends. But I guess if we go there for that one intention,
Yeah.
it's different. I actually want to do that. We should.
Because one time I got like 5 shark necklaces, and this Peruvian was like 3 per 5, and my aunt was like 5 per 5. They were fighting for 15 minutes.
Over to like $2.
Yeah, even less, because it's pesos.
Oh,
So
see, I'm just like, what the fuck? Just whatever. Take the money. What?
really,
I mean, if
sometimes
I don't
it's
feel
really fun. You, like
on vacation,
you
I'm
wanna
there to
chill.
relax. I'm not there to haggle $2.
I mean, maybe you can just.
I negotiate all day for my work. I don't want to negotiate $2 for 10 minutes on my vacation.
Really?
Fuck no.
I mean, it's entertaining. Like you do it with a friend, though, right?
Oh yeah.
Like let's say there was this good ass item, you know, it's like a recipe book, you know. If
I don't cook.
What if it's for pad thai, like the pad thai?
Yeah.
No, I feel like when I haggle, I think I'd be monotone.
Now, okay, I really haggle a lot though when it comes to buying a car.
Tell me about it.
Car salesman. Okay, you guys are the worst.
Shout out Austin. Maharaj.
Well, okay. I haven't talked to Austin hello long, but hello Austin. I don't know if you watch this, but buying a Mercedes is way different than buying a Toyota. Okay, a Mercedes, it's not so tough because it's more high end, and even if you're haggling, they're still trying to provide a luxury experience, so it's not too bad. But when you're buying like a Toyota or a Honda, those people have no class. They're not really that educated, a majority of them.
I hear they get molested in the back.
Okay, I don't know about that. But they are ruthless. They will spend like 5 hours of your time just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it's the most annoying thing.
Have you ever got caught in a loop?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like I remember I bought...
Knowing you, I thought you would have left.
No, I got a 4Runner probably 4 or 5 years ago. I don't have it anymore.
Is this before your cojones?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, no, actually. No. I came out of there with an okay deal. But yeah, I was there at 3 p.m. Guess what time I got out?
What?
9.
Damn, bro.
9 p.m.
You really wanted that 2K.
And I halfway through, I wanted to just give up because I was so annoyed. And I was like, hey, I got an appointment to go to, just making some bullshit up. And I tried to
appointment at 10.
I tried to make it seem like it was really urgent that I leave. They didn't give a fuck.
Really?
They literally did everything they could to stop me from leaving.
What did you talk about for 7 hours?
Financing, where you want the payment to be, things like that.
So is it like 4 hours looking, 3 hours finance.
I only took an hour to look. Everything else was like negotiating the price and the payment, whatever.
Damn.
But I've gotten so many cars in the past and I just hate it now.
Dude, I don't know if this makes, it's like college culture up in there. I hear the salesmen get treated like shit the first
They do. No.
first year or so.
No, just always. They talk like crazy to each other.
Really?
Yeah.
Compared to real estate. Because like I know some people around here like AM, you know, he that's his gig.
Real estate or cars?
Cars.
Oh.
It might be different. It's Mercedes though.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
That's better. That's a better experience. As long as you get like a good rep there, but it's nicer.
Really?
Yeah, those Toyota people, man, they don't give a fuck about anyone.
Yeah, dude. Oh, I was gonna send you a link. Well, there's this Asian guy on the internet who's like rich without no money. So like he uses debt to an advantage.
Oh, Rich Dad, Poor Dad guy.
Is he Korean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. What's
What's your opinion on that? Because like I'll give the
smart?
people the context. Like
Like he has money. He has money, but he has a lot of debt too. He uses that debt to make him more money.
yeah, but like isn't the basic gist of it is like he's bankrupt. He's good enough, however, to get a loan, does some investments, and it just pours out.
Yeah. He's been bankrupt before, but it's been a while since he's been bankrupt.
Wait, so what is he?
What do you mean?
So I was like, if he's that rich and that bankrupt, is he just normal?
Honestly, going bankrupt is actually a rich person thing.
Really?
Not a lot of people realize that because it costs a lot of money to go bankrupt. You have to get a lawyer, you know, go to court, pay all those fees, rather than just defaulting on your debt
Yeah.
and just having a shitty credit score. So claiming bankruptcy actually is a shortcut.
It cleans it up, you know.
It's a cleaner way of doing it
But that's just on your resume, right?
on your credit.
Yeah.
On your credit. Yeah, but you know, it goes away after 7 years.
Really?
Yeah, it falls off like it never existed in 7 years.
Are you comfortable enough to talk about it?
We've talked about it before, I think.
I don't think we have.
Really?
No.
No, that's fine.
So like 2019 you said was your worst year. Like, can you explain before the bankruptcy and how it helped you post court decision?
Sure. Well, okay.
Dude, because I'm actually into finances, dude. Who's like, yeah. And rich dad too is like, yeah, real estate and insurance is like,
Yeah,
go
for
for
sure,
it.
for
So
sure.
like, hey, I'm in one of those categories.
So, yeah.
You're in two.
Yeah, yeah. So post 2019, the worst year of my life.
Fun fact, this is the first time I saw Kyle cry.
It was over money.
Over some legal shit, bro.
I don't cry over anything else. Well, I cried over one other thing, but that's not what we're talking about today. Anyway,
that's rough.
post 2019, I was making a lot of money for the first time, and I bought like all these cars. I got a cool place, you know, of my own, and yeah, I just got everything. I bought everything I wanted in sight because I could, and the money was rolling in. But real estate is an up and down kind of thing. But
Yeah.
it was going steady for so long. I felt like that. I thought it's only going up from here.
Really?
You know? Yeah. I felt like there's no way I'm gonna have like a dry spell, right? Lo and behold, after I pretty much bought everything I wanted from, you know, the cars and everything. I think I had 5 cars at the time.
Holy shit.
yeah.
You do have a big driveway.
Yeah. It's just one day, like, business just got slow, and I was like, oh, no biggie. So 1 month passed, 2 months passed, 3 months passed, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Now I'm like at month 4 with like not a lot of like income coming in, and I was doing my job still, but you know, real estate is a you know, a volatile market to be in sometimes.
Did you feel like you were lazy? Because I in my knowledge, real estate is. Were you with the company at that time, or were you self-scheduling?
Self.
Okay.
Yeah, I was self-employed. But I was seasoned, like I've been in it for a while and I felt like, I got this, but I did not have it 100%. So, I think four months in with not a lot of income coming in, I was starting to freak out because I had high payments my most expensive car payment was almost $2,000 a month.
Oh, okay, that's a lot.
Yeah. That's not, including insurance, the other cars. A couple of them are paid off, but the other ones had payments too. My monthly insurance for all those things were probably $700-800 a month.
Really?
Yeah, just for car insurance. That's not even including business expenses and things like that.
Damn, bro.
So I know. So I started to lose money real quick. So one day I just got too deep in the hole. I contacted a lawyer and he was like, okay, this is what you need to do. File bankruptcy, and they discharged pretty much all my debt.
Damn.
So it dropped my credit score probably from 800 to 500, which honestly is not that bad.
Yeah, dude.
An average
I've heard some lower scores.
Average credit score is 600 to 700. So I'm thinking,
you have a D, not an F.
I'm like, exactly. I'm thinking, okay, I could take a year or two and get back up to that, 650, 700 range, average at least, not bad. And guys, I was 23 years old.
Damn.
I was 23 years old. I was like,
I was fucking 19.
No, my lawyer was like,
crazy.
dude, you're 23 years old and
20.
Your bankruptcy falls off after 7 years. You're going to be 30 with a clean slate. So I was like, okay, fuck it. Let's just do it. Paid like a couple grand to get it done. And that was it.
Huh. And then is that why you think 2020 is a good year? Because you sorted it out and then you were really chill.
2019 is when I filed bankruptcy, and then 2020 was my best year ever.
Or one of.
Actually, last year was my best year. But at the time, 2020 was the best. And it was COVID, where a lot of agents struggled. But that was the year that my business just blew up. I did business in wine country. I did it in San Francisco, all over Sacramento. Like it was a lucrative time for me. And I just felt so blessed because I felt so crappy that I had to do bankruptcy anyway in 2019. I was really like depressed, honestly. I didn't show it, but I was thinking like, what a fucking loser.
Wait, in 2020 or 2019?
2019.
Well, you showed me that.
I felt really blessed and lucky that just the next year I was able to rebound.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't regret it. And I learned a lot. I was like, now I know it's important to save up more. It's not important to show off and buy all the fancy things. Trust me, I do like all the fancy things, but I'm not going like that crazy anymore because I don't need to. I don't have anything to prove. I think I did feel like I had something to prove back then, but I don't feel that anymore. So I just save, invest wisely, and be responsible. I learned a lot from that experience. I don't, regret anything. Funny story though, I kept all this from my parents for the longest time.
Oh yeah.
And I went to Vegas one trip and my friend paid for most of it. This particular friend knew everything I was going through, and it was like a pity trip, but I was like, you know what? Fuck it, whatever. And when I came back from Vegas, it was like a 3-day trip. My parents were sitting in the living room. They're like, what's going on? Yeah. I was like, what do you mean what's going on? They're like, a repo guy was looking in our garage because our garage has windows. Apparently a repo guy was looking in our garage like at 3 a.m. in the morning when I was in Vegas.
They be sneaky like that.
And we have cameras and everything. And then our neighbor even caught it on his camera too. And they were like, we know my parents knew it wasn't theirs because all their stuff is paid off. So
yeah.
Yeah, they were like, what's going on? And I just broke down in front of them. I was like, oh my God, this is what's happening. And they're like, okay, well, what are you going to do? And I at least told them my plan because I already contacted a lawyer by then. And,
Are lawyers expensive?
I mean, it cost me like a couple $1,000s. In my eyes, it's not that expensive to get. I got rid of like almost $200,000 in debt.
Oh, damn.
When you
file 5 cars?
Well, 3 had loans.
Oh, okay.
So when you file and it gets cleared, it gets rid of all that debt. In return, your credit score goes down. So I thought that was the smart thing to do at the time.
I mean, is it true that our credit score won't matter in a few years since our economy is pretty shit?
I mean, I think it does matter, but
Not as much. Right?
look, the more money you have, like cash, I feel like the more cash you have, the least, it doesn't make your credit so important anymore.
Yeah. How were the vibes in the court?
Oh, it was really easy. I thought they were going to ask me a bunch of questions and, kind of like investigate my financials because I still had a little money on the side,
Yeah.
but I was just under the minimum because you have a minimum dollar amount that you can have to your name to qualify. And I was just under that amount, but I was really afraid because I was thinking
Yeah.
I'm not broke, So I was afraid they would like freeze my money or something.
Damn.
But they didn't. It was really, really easy. They just asked me a couple questions and I confirmed, yes, no, yes. And they was like, okay, done. It was like, I was in and out of that courtroom in 2 minutes.
When you were young, did you always want to be like a well-off guy financially?
Yeah.
Really?
Ever since I was young, I just was attracted to really expensive stuff. Even before I even knew how much things were, just everything I was attracted to happened to be the most expensive thing. So, yeah.
Was there a point where you knew? Because like with me, I was like homeless lifestyle phobia. That's why I want to be well off, because I have homeless lifestyle phobia.
For me, it's a safety thing. Like, the biggest thing I'm afraid of is like my family and people I care about being in like a dangerous neighborhood because a lot of bad things happen.
Yeah.
And I just want to be in the safest area. So that's like my biggest motivator, is to always make sure that myself and anyone that I have in my life that I kind of contribute to providing for can live a good life in like a safe area and not have to worry about
That's true.
all those things. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Before all the fancy cars and everything, like that's number one. Like, are you in the safest area?
Damn.
I think that's the biggest flex, to be honest. Not having to worry about, crime when you walk out your front door.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the biggest thing for me. That's really important.
Damn. I thought you said, yeah, because to me, court was scary. It was depressing.
Well, you went to court for a different thing.
Yeah, I'll just tell it now.
That was the first time I saw you cry.
Yeah, like, fuck. We going over, like, legal crying. Legal tears, bro. Legal tears.
Hey, at least you could say that our priorities are right.
Yeah. I was in, like, I went to court because, a DUI case, but I never, I never got it like that. So, first of all, I was, like, a little tipsy, but I was, I could manage. And then, when those fucking... For some reason, the construction fucked me over, Like, for some reason, the fucking police was like... They pulled me over. They said I was swerving. And I'm like, no, it's the cones, In my head, it was the cones, because, like, there was barely a road,
Yeah,
It was like... I was like, was I fucking European? Because it looked like I was driving in the...
On the opposite side.
Yeah, it was like I was half European, bro. Yeah, I was half European and half Americana. So it's like, like, what the fuck? And then I got pulled over and went to the police station. And then, yeah, the cops were really nice to me.
So they actually took you to the police station?
Yeah. They just needed someone to drive me home.
So they pulled you over, they arrested you, took you to the police station. Who took your car?
My sister.
Your sister was there?
She got called.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, and then like I did the tests.
Uh-huh.
I did pretty good on the walking part. And then the breath stuff, I was like a little over, but nothing too crazy. But they were like, fuck, you just need someone to drive you home, that's it. And all I know is I was just in they're freaking out. I was like, I'm not a felon, right? You know, like like I didn't kiss their ass, but like I just talk like a fucking suburbaner. You know what I'm saying? Like not from the ghetto. I just talk like a suburbaner. You know?
Yeah.
Like I'm not a felon, right? I like
just sound as innocent as you possibly can.
Yeah, and I shook the police's hand when I left. I was like, "Thank you, officer." I was like, "You're like, yeah, nothing crazy," because like like I already knew. I was stressed that I had to deal with it, but like I already knew that I was gonna be okay because like they called me. I was a Googler, right? And I was like, "What's gonna happen to me? What's gonna happen to me?" Apparently, they're supposed to confiscate your ID. Officer white guy gave it to me. Second, I'm supposed to spend 2 to 4 days in jail.
Dude, that would have been crazy.
I know. But like,
we would have all visited you.
It's 4 days. Then I went to court, like, oh, by the way, like I said, I shook the hand. Like, yeah, dude, this is probably dropped. You're fine. Like, okay. But I still got I still got a paper. But like the fact that it happened put stress on my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah. And then like the day came and I was like, I went, dude, you see some fucking all types of people in court, bro. Dude, you got different smells in there too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Like,
I don't like smells.
Like you got the fucking spectrum of peas, bro. On one side you got perfume, and the other peas like you smell like poop. You know what I'm saying? You got the pea, you got the pea spectrum. And then I was like, I was the only one who dressed decently. And then this black officer came and was like, name Kiann. Like, why are you here? I was like, I was told, like, oh no, dude, you were dropped a long time ago. So like. So I had like 4 months of fucking paranoia, dude. So I couldn't even enjoy my Christmas. So I was like, dude, I was eating that Christmas ham, fucking anxious and shit. Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, ruined your holiday season.
Yeah, but like it's like nothing really happened. I'm gonna be honest with you, but
how can you be in a jolly mood if you think you're gonna end up in jail?
Yeah. Dude, but like fucking there were hella people, hella races there too. You got the whole globe in there. There was even this Indian guy who got DUI. I was like, I thought you don't drink, it's haram.
Oh, Jesus.
So like that's crazy. And then there was also this Mexican lady. She was like, oh, you're not supposed to be here. And then I walk out, right? And then I overhear like, oh, why are you here? You're not supposed to be here either. And then this
everyone just telling you you're not supposed to be there.
Yeah. And then no, this Mexican lady was like not supposed to be there too. And she was fucking skipping out of court. Like, that's the most ratchet thing I've ever seen. Yeah. Like, I get that, the court, is scary. It's like the fact that you're happy. I mean, it's normal to be happy, but the fact that you didn't get caught doing something, it just feels dirty, It's the fact that why you're there. It's the why you're there type.
Yeah. It's like all these people that are pretty like messed up and you're in the same place as them.
Dude, I fucking wore like a tuxedo.
Did you really? Yeah,
dude, I was overdressed.
Oh my god.
To make a good impression on the judge, those twinkly kitty eyes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I don't think I even dressed up when I went.
Dude, I got some white guys in there that look like fucking valedictorians.
White collar crime for sure.
What's a white collar crime?
Like Wolf on Wall Street kind of shit.
Really? Damn.
Or maybe they were caught doing crack or cocaine.
Dude, cocaine's a really white drug.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what's crazy?
Those business people be doing it in the bathrooms.
I haven't tried to have you.
Actually, I have a little story about that. Young Kyle, I think I was like 20 years old. I went to my first big real estate holiday party. And It was at Cafeteria 15L in downtown Sacramento. And I went to the bathroom, and all these real estate agents that I knew were snorting cocaine, and they saw me come up behind them, and they were like, "Oh shit, hide it. He's just a kid." I was like, "The fuck?" Like, what are you guys doing?
Really?
Yeah, but I would hear them talking about it after that because they know I saw them. But I was like, that was my first realization. Like, wow, this actually happens.
I mean, it's good that you're like used to the old people vibe.
Yeah, I'm always the youngest person in the room.
How the fuck do you get cocaine though? Not that I would do it. There's no dispensary for that, right?
That's an illegal thing. You can't have a dispensary for that. It's illegal.
Coke?
Yes.
Okay, but how is it so common?
They bring it over from the border from Mexico.
You gotta wonder, who is that guy?
I don't know. They're all on a bus somewhere.
Damn. Is that when you realize like shit's, you know, you put yourself in a real world at a young age?
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, dude, for me, like when I was in a real world, I accidentally saw these two people fucking.
What?
Yeah.
Where?
Like I was in a fucking office, you know, and then I don't know why. Oh yeah, it was while I was getting my passport because I was going to Cancun. It was
the DMV.
No, it was in Sacramento.
Oh, you don't get a passport at the DMV.
You could. DMVs give you a lot of stuff, you know. But like fucking, I see this girl in a fucking tight dress, and you know, I see a fat man just fucking film her.
Oh.
You know, like she giving.
It's
like,
always the fat guys.
And then at the fucking, you know, at the end of the whole mission of getting my passport, I saw them, like the man fucking, you know, tip the girl off with a check.
Oh shit, prostitution.
Like, yeah, but she works there, so I don't know what that's called. You know, like.
Interesting.
Yeah, like that's when I realized like it's not so.
That was before OnlyFans, huh?
Yeah, it was 2014. It was a little mischievous time, you know.
Weren't you like
15?
12?
15. No. What do you search up on like porn,
bro?
Dude, when I was younger, I was like, damn, girls really kiss like that.
Oh my god, what are you talking about, Kiann? I don't watch porn. I'm innocent. For
the people who know, you know, you feel me?
I could do no wrong.
Okay. No, but I was like, I didn't know lesbians were a thing.
Oh, I didn't
even know gay people were a thing.
Do you watch like lesbian porn?
That when I was a kid, yeah. Well, not even like lesbian YouTube videos, bro. Like they can just like, damn, bro. It's like I get erect, you know what I'm saying? But like it's crazy to think that the world is so cutthroat. So yeah. I have a story to tell you. When I was, did you have a good childhood?
Yeah.
Well, where did you live? Denver or Colorado or Arizona?
Denver, and then like Chandler.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was a kid, you know, I had that pitch perfect neighborhood street, you know, because it was so lively. But it was like fucking, I think, I don't know if it's something, but like, did you ever like pants people for fun, like as a prank? Like, whoosh?
No.
That's a really guys in the gym type of bullying.
I never experienced that stuff.
Really? Oh yeah, because you're in Korea. You live with Koreans, how they're a little too proper.
I grew up with a lot of Koreans in Arizona.
Really?
So, more proper, more educated, not into that stuff.
I hear it's disrespectful to do like a backflip.
I don't know.
Well, I wouldn't know either. But like these two guys were like, one's name is Jaden and one's name is Tyrell. It's not molestation, but I felt bullied, you feel me? I was playing fucking basketball and I just got pantsed. Then this Vietnamese dude, Nimith, he fucking hit me with a cucumber. And you know,
hold on, where did the cucumber come from?
dude, my street's lively, I tell you. Just
that sounds random as fuck.
no,
You're playing basketball, they pull your pants down, and someone throws a cucumber at you.
hits me with a cucumber. It wasn't molested.
You with it.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Dude, and the next day, like when that happened, I cried. Yeah, because I don't want to get I was in my fucking underwear, and I was a kid too, dude. I didn't wear boxers. Those shit were briefs.
Oh.
Yeah, and I got hit by a cucumber, like.
And it was like a whole ass cucumber. It wasn't like cut up.
No, dude. For some reason, Asians grow big vegetables.
Oh.
Like, you know, you scratch your head and on top of the soil and that Asian dandruff.
Oh no, they're hella big at the Asian markets too. Like I feel
Yeah.
like those vegetables are way bigger than the ones you see at Safeway.
Yeah, dude. Like they scratch it, Asian dandruff in the soil. That's like vegetable growth hormones. Yeah, but like, and then I had a friend named Carrie. He was like, oh we didn't cuss. He was like, oh shoot. And he just fucking, he's this tall white guy with lanky legs, same age as me. And then he just ran inside his house because he didn't want to get pants and hit by a cucumber.
A guy named Carrie.
Yeah. Is that white?
That's a white female name.
Carrie?
I've never met a guy named Carrie. And every girl I've met Carrie is a bitch.
Oh. Yeah, but yeah, he had some white genes in him.
Interesting.
You have any fucking hoodlum childhood stories? Yeah, I wasn't always. Yeah, it was a pretty lively childhood.
I stuffed sand in this one kid's mouth when it was raining on recess one time.
Damn, so that sand turned into mud?
Yeah. He liked the girl that I liked. This was like in first grade though.
Really?
We had a substitute that day, and he had a crush on the girl that I liked. So he was like on the ground. I think he fell or tripped, and I just saw that as my moment. So I just grabbed some muddy sand and stuffed it in his mouth.
Damn.
And then I ran inside because it was time to go.
That's you were a bully, huh?
No, that was out of my character.
Oh, do you ever get a bully high? Because I was a decent kid.
I was pretty quiet.
No, whenever I bullied someone, I got like a, you know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
Like a bully high.
That makes sense.
No, because like if you do something out of character, obviously you're gonna feel fucking weird about it.
Yeah.
Like one time I bullied this kid named Jordan. He was a fat guy.
I thought you said Jerome.
Oh no, I always bullied Jordan. I bullied this guy named Jordan. He was, obese. He always made fun of my hair. I was bald.
What?
Yeah, up until
Do you have a picture?
Up until 4th grade, I was like, oh, you saw my pictures over there,
You weren't bald. Were you bald?
Well, it was 4 all around.
Oh.
That's still pretty short for me. Yeah, he bullied me. He was like, yeah, because I wore Skechers, right? But like it was those fucking
The light up ones.
No, they were basketball shoes.
Oh.
That's even worse because it's like Jordans, but it's Skechers.
Oh.
So imagine like an Air
did
Jordan
anyone
1.
know what Jordans were at that age? Well, how old were you when this happened?
Dude, I was in South Carolina. Black people.
Oh.
Yeah, they knew their shoes.
Yeah.
They're like,
They do.
what are you doing with those Skechers ones? They're like, damn, bro. They're like, and the term if you make fun of someone.
What?
You know like how now it's roasting.
Yeah.
In the East is like, hey, he cracking at you.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Kraken. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, dude. There's also
I also call soda pop.
No, just Coke. No, it was Kraken. I think they use the word heck a little bit, but like, yeah. And there was also this Mexican dude named Moses. He was, you have a like Mexican friend that just never opposed your vibe.
I don't think I have any Mexican friends.
Really?
No, I've dated. I just haven't. I don't think I have any like friends.
Yeah, I didn't you say Mexican girls are like a chore?
They're crazy.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
not afraid to say it.
Yeah.
Like, they are crazy in all the good and bad ways you can think of.
Yeah, that's crazy. But my friend Moses, he was really a really good guy. Cause when we were at the lunch table, I think I have like tough skin. Cause like, did you have recess as a kid?
Yeah.
Okay, we had recess, then had lunch, and then during lunch, all we would talk about is fucking the dumb shit we did at recess. Like we were cracking at each other, and then yeah, he was like, my friend Moses was like, because we talk shit at the lunch table for fun, like roast battles and shit. He was like, I had, since I was bald, it looked like I had big ears. It was like,
it's like Asian Dumbo.
yeah. And then he was like, hey, Moses, Kiann, go crack at each other. Like, so that's so East Coast. He was like, Moses was like, Kiann, your ears look like inflatables. I was like, and then it wasn't even a bad roast. It was also not that great either. But after all, she's like, hey, I was just kidding, Mexican kids are like the ones who are friends with everyone. That's for me though. And then there was also like yo mama jokes.
Oh.
You ever tell give what's your yo mama joke?
I'm probably gonna sound so lame right now, but I don't we didn't do that.
Really?
No.
What did you do for fun at the lunch table?
Okay, honestly, I didn't like anyone I went to school with because I was friends with everyone in my neighborhood. Everyone in my neighborhood went to this private Korean school, and I went to like a different charter school, but I didn't like anyone there. I didn't really have a lot of friends at school.
Really?
In my neighborhood, I did, and they all went to different private schools. So at lunch, I would just eat I wouldn't talk to anyone really. And then at recess, I would just get ahead on my homework, so I didn't have any homework when I got home because I'd rather do other stuff when I got home. So
if there was a kindergarten valedictorian, would you be in that conversation?
Kindergarten?
You're talking about kindergarten, right?
Oh, I'm talking about elementary school.
Oh yeah, elementary.
Yeah, probably.
Because you sounded ahead of the curve.
Maybe after 5th grade. Before
Really?
that, I was kind of stupid. I couldn't spell.
Oh, for real?
All.
Damn.
This one time, I couldn't spell the word friends, and I don't know why it made my teacher so mad. She put me in timeout in the hallway one time for 30 minutes just because I couldn't spell.
Really?
Yeah.
That's very Asian of her.
She was white.
That's not very
I was probably the most Asian person in that room.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, it's okay. You know how I spelled going? Gowing. Yeah, that's how I spelled going. My dad was like,
funny.
The fuck?
I think I always forgot the I
Really?
in friends. And that's what else did I don't know.
But would you consider... Oh, this is my yo mama joke. Yo mama's so dumb, she's stupid.
The fuck?
Yeah. Dude, did you know, at one point we thought stupid was a cuss word?
Oh, I called the recess monitor a bitch one time.
What the hell? You skipped a couple cuss words, bro. It's like dang, freak. Everything is a PG-13
Well, I didn't say
word.
bitch. I said biatch because I thought that's how it really was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
But I still got in trouble.
If you really think about it, let's talk about the PG-13 words. What is dang? Damn. What is freak? Fuck.
Huh?
What the freak?
Oh, I never used it like that. I just called people a freak.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I never
you meant
used
it as it is?
Yeah, I never used freak as fuck.
Okay. What about shoot?
Shit, yeah.
Yeah. What did I say dang already?
Yeah.
I feel it.
Okay, what did you say for bitch?
Whore.
That's what do you say for whore?
Dude, I didn't even know what a prostitute was till like freshman year of high school. So yeah, like all the sexual stuff I didn't know.
Okay, I knew the sexual stuff like really early on. I don't know how, but
Do you remember your history teachers?
yeah.
Dude, why do history teachers, why do they all look like borderline pedophiles?
Okay, mine didn't.
Well, I had this dude, Mr. T. I'm not gonna say his name, but like, I wrote something so good about the Egyptian and Roman Empire that I got a fucking sticker, right? I was in 5th grade, and then when I was in 6th grade, I saw him in the hall, and I was doing my I was getting a class, and he was talking to my 6th grade teachers, like he was touching my shoulders and massaging me. He was like, "Yeah, he's a good student," you know what I'm saying? He was bald too.
Ew.
He also taught me about sex ed. Did you have sex ed as a kid?
Yeah, I remember it once in 7th grade, and then I also remember it once in 6th grade.
Did you ask any dumb questions?
No, I sat in the back. I didn't say anything.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why they were giving out deodorant that day.
What? Oh my god!
It was
bro.
weird.
Are they trying to help you for something
I don't
in
know.
6th grade?
No. So in 6th grade, they had that whole like talk and shit, right? And then I remember getting like a goodie bag.
Really?
At the end, and it had like it has nothing to do with what that was. Like it had toothpaste, it had floss.
Is this a dentist trip or sex ed, bro?
It had deodorant.
Oh gosh.
Specifically Old Spice.
Ooh.
So whenever I smell Old Spice, I remember that day.
Did you know how it worked before?
Yeah.
How did you know?
Well, I probably started watching like porn and shit like probably around 5th grade.
Oh yeah, that's typical.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't know it goes inside of a, I didn't even know there was a hole in there.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Where did you think kids came from? The butthole?
Yeah, dude, I thought we got pooped out.
I'm sure there's a lot of people that thought that. Jerome probably thought that.
Jerome thought girls had a shaft.
Yeah, I know. You bring that up all the time.
Dude, it's like, did you have sex ed? Nope.
I don't think his parents gave permission.
Did your parents ever give you the talk?
No.
Yeah, I feel like that's something a lot of Asian parents do. Or
my dad's white, my mom's Asian, Spanish, but like never.
Really?
And then like there was one time when my dad brought it up that he was like, "Oh, we should have the talk." But I was already in, like a junior in high school. I was like, it's a bit late for that, don't you think?
Damn, almost graduated.
Like hella late. I've done it with X amount of people. Like,
Really?
Yeah. I was like, it's not needed. He's like, oh, I don't know, just to be safe. I'm like, it's not needed.
Yeah. Did you ever put condoms on bananas?
No.
Cucumbers?
No.
Carrots?
No.
Squash?
No.
Well, in my sex ed, we had to put condoms on bananas, dude. Yeah, it's like...
We didn't get any, like, hands-on activity. It was just, like, a slideshow movie thing.
Yeah, it was like doing a lab.
No, we didn't do that.
Yeah, it was weird. I had because we switched. One day is like we got the guy's perspective. One day we got the girl's perspective.
You know what? You know why I think you guys had hands-on experience here? Like doing that shit.
I mean,
California kids are wildin' compared to like Arizona kids. That's what I realized when I moved from Arizona to California.
Really?
All the kids here are so fucking wild compared to over there. And I don't know if it's the same right now, but back then I was like, wow, like everyone came off as troublemakers and shit here.
Oh.
So that makes sense.
I thought you were going to say the East Coast is cheaper so they could afford it.
Wait, did you have that in the East Coast or here?
The condoms on the
Yeah.
back. It was in the East Coast.
Oh. Maybe they're wilding over there too. I don't know.
Dude, Miami whores.
I feel like I came from a pretty innocent area.
Really? Arizona?
Like the area I was in.
There was also ASU, dude. That's the party school.
Yeah, but that's college.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, but like, yeah. And then when I switched, there was this old lady math teacher. She was like fucking putting the condom on. I was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot. You know, I was so innocent that a guy did this. And like, he was like, you know, like he was making.
The teacher did that?
No, the guy did it. He was making jokes, you know, just put something and then something comes like, and you know what I said? Like, why are you brushing your teeth? That was really innocent of me. Oh, speaking about sex, what type of homie are you? If you catch, okay, let's put you in two different scenarios. If you catch your homie, how would it differ? What would you do if you're in the middle of a cheating scenario?
Like
A.
I'm in a threesome?
No.
Oh.
What if you do scenario A? You catch your homie cheating. Scenario B, what do you do if you catch your homie's girls cheating?
Oh, hell no.
I want to see if there's a double standard.
Okay, you're going to hate me. Well, no, you won't hate me, but people may not like my answer. Okay, how close is this friend of mine?
Like a shooter. Let's just say that.
I'm sorry, girl, but I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, what about the girl?
Oh, hell no. I'm going to sing like a canary. I don't give a fuck. You're going down.
Boys gotta be boys.
You're going down.
No, that's me too.
Yeah.
Like if a you know, if a guy does it, not saying that we would, you know, saying,
Yeah.
you know, I'm mute for the day.
Hey, you know what? All the gossiping the girls do and shit, I don't feel bad at all about my answer because they be doing the same shit. They be
to each other.
Yeah. And they're hella worse.
Yo, that is a good take.
Now I have a follow-up question to yours. What would you do if you're in the same scenario, but boyfriend and girlfriend are equally your shooters?
Woo.
What do you do?
No, okay, hypothetical. If it was,
I mean, if you don't mind losing them both potentially as friends as collateral, then I guess you could say that you did the right thing.
no, if it wasn't like, you know, if you're saying shooters, that's like an Aaron and the Christine. I gotta snitch on any of them, bro.
Both of them, yeah. Now, okay, in these scenarios, do they know that they got caught?
Huh.
Because if they don't know, like if I was in the situation where they're both my day ones and I caught them, but they don't know that I caught them, I don't know if I would even say anything.
Well, if they know, then
Because they're both guilty, you know? But
Yeah,
if
I'll be quiet.
I probably wouldn't say anything.
Yeah, it's a 50-50. I'll ask Sari to flip a coin. Like, if it's heads, I'll snitch. 50-50, I'll just shut up, you know, the other option. Yeah. But yeah, that's an interesting, you know. But on your take, I do agree that, like, do you think it's a double standard? Because I think you opposed that it was a double standard because girls already gossip everyone's secrets already.
Dude, I want to know. Why do you guys do that? Like, I don't know. In the stores sometimes, like at Target, it's a perfect example. One time I was in line and there was this group of girls. They're probably 18 to 20, you know, in age range. And there was like 4 of them and they were like gossiping about a bunch of shit. And then one of them went to the bathroom. It was a long line. There was no one working and, you know, long story. But one of them went to the bathroom and they were immediately when she was like out of their sight, they were talking shit about her.
Yeah.
And like her boyfriend and shit. Like they were just like attacking her when she left. I'm just thinking this girl like in the bathroom probably, you know, thinks she's out, you know, with her besties, but they're just a bunch of bitches. And I think all girls are like that to each other. Yeah. You know, that's just plain like the plain truth. I could not survive as a girl. Like you don't have any real, like, okay, you may have a couple real friends, but it's slim. slim pickings.
Guys definitely have the numbers. But I agree with you. I would see why it would be cutthroat. Let us know. Was our take controversial or was it majority fact?
Or girls, do you think the guys are worse? I want to know.
Dude, should we have a debate team on Sippin?
That would be hella fun. Or just like have a poll on IG first. Like, who do you think gossips more?
Dude, even
A group of guys or a group of girls? You know, who talks more shit?
yeah, I think even some girls acknowledge that. Girls do. Yeah, dude, they can't even like. Is a secret a secret?
Yeah.
So it's like you got to be safe out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to end that off, I would tell the guy if the girl was cheating. And
Yeah.
I'd be quiet if the guy was cheating. Yeah. Yeah, you know, like, in truth, the girl will find out anyway. They always know, bro.
You guys all claim to be like detectives and shit. Why didn't you know before me?
Yeah. That's actually, they are detectives in their own self-proclamation.
They use that as a flex all the time.
So, like, they'll find out, bro.
The next person I date, I don't want her to have any friends.
Yeah,
no friends equals no drama.
Yeah, that's true, dude.
She better not even have an IG. I don't want to see her anywhere on social media.
Bro, you're talking about the greenest flag ever.
I actually dated that last year.
Oh yeah.
No, like that was perfect.
Oh yeah, but you said the trauma.
That's okay. She had her own stuff to get through, but we were getting closer to the goal.
Yeah, but
I'm looking for.
If you guys ever want to do a debate with us, we're up for it, you know.
We're open to hearing everybody's perspective.
Should we make that like a special type of episode, like fuck you, fuck
you. Yeah. Have like I don't know, like that L-shaped
dude
table.
In fact, I was actually thinking like in the future, let's have a Sippin jury.
Oh, that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, that was like that would be interesting. I want to see where people, you know, have their opinions.
Yeah. Okay, should we wrap this up with some news since we're doing that now?
I wasn't actually expecting to do some news. You can talk about your mushroom.
It's not a mushroom, but okay, I'll talk to you guys about it.
I thought it was a fungus.
Well, no. Hold on. You can edit this out. I'm looking up again so I can read word for word what it is.
Okay, guys. So apparently Kyle has some info on this thing. It's like another ashwagandha.
It's better. It's like a new supplement kind of thing that I've been taking. And they say you have to take it consistently for 2 to 3 months to see its full effect.
This is your news right here.
Okay. And I think it is getting more popular from the research I've been doing. And I ordered it.
What's it called?
It's called Shilajit.
Shilajit.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right.
I think that's how you pronounce it.
But it looks like black tar.
Black tar?
Yeah. And you're supposed to take like a toothpick or like something and just get like, it's kind of gooey, so make sure you don't take too much, but maybe the size of like a pea, and dissolve it in water and then just wait for it to dissolve and you stir it in. Sometimes it takes a while for it to dissolve and then you just drink it.
How's it taste?
It tastes like murky lake water. But not as bad as kava, so I can take it easily. But anyway.
Well, what are the benefits? Because I actually wanted to try some.
It contains fulvic acid and more than 84 minerals. It has a lot of health benefits. It can improve your body's immunity overall, memory. It's an anti-inflammatory, energy booster. That's the main reason why I started taking it. I felt like I was getting kind of drowsy a lot of the time, brain fog. I can tell you right now, I have way less brain fog.
Damn.
I am a little more energetic at work than I used to be. Did you
start at January?
No, I started 3 weeks ago.
Oh.
So I don't even think I'm experiencing the full effect because I say I should take 2 to 3 months to feel that. But I don't need coffee as much. In fact, they say that if you take straight black coffee, no added sugars or anything, but if you take straight black coffee with it or shortly after you take this, it enhances it.
Damn.
And I can attest to that because
Sheila G, where do you get it from?
There's a lot of different sites. Make sure it's accredited and it's not.
Where do you get it from?
Fake shit. That's a good question. I don't remember.
Did you go to like Indian Herbs and Spices, or did you go?
No,
to, like,
it was online.
Amazon?
It was online. I found it through TikTok.
I found it through TikTok too, dude. Elon Musk has it.
Yeah. I read all
Kobe
about that
Bryant,
too. Yeah,
athletes.
a lot of successful people use it. They're really religious about using it. So I was like, you know what? I want to experience a positive change, and it benefits you health wise. So they say some affects negatively temporarily at the beginning, like your bladder could hurt or something, but it's not bad. It's just that'll probably last a couple days.
So it's not a fungus?
No. Doesn't say it's like a fungus.
Or like some tree tar? Or sap? I looked at it. It looks sappy.
It looks like tar.
A syrup.
It looks like tar.
Well,
yeah.
If you ever want to try it.
Oh, it supports fertility in men too.
Okay. Shout out to the Jewish and the neutered.
Yeah.
You take this, you'll get some babies.
So that's cool. What else does it have?
Dude, like, what if it's crazy how, like...
Oh, for you psychos out there, it's useful for treating many psychotic conditions. Depression, dementia.
Okay, theory right now.
There's something for everyone in there.
Dude, yeah, dude. It's like, it's giving out advantages.
Yeah.
Like trick or treat. Do you think that'll, like... Do you think that's why those successful people aren't, like...
Depressed?
No, like, do you think, like, there'll be less trannies?
Oh, Jesus Christ. We're not getting into that today.
Theory, though. Would you think it'd help people?
I did. Well, since you already brought that up, we're talking about news. I don't know. I just scroll through TikTok at night if I'm not tired, and usually when I scroll enough, like, I'll get tired. So I actually came across this one TikTok of this transgender person, and she was saying... I don't know if they identify as a she, he, I'm sorry. But they were saying that after this person went through all the surgeries and stuff, like they completely transitioned, that she was still depressed.
Oh,
and
some Sheila G.
unhappy. And she admitted that going transgender did not fulfill what they were looking for. What that person was looking for. Like I'm just going to say she, if no disrespect, but
I think I saw that.
Like she admitted that it's something in her soul.
Yeah.
That's missing. But she thought being transgender was it, so.
Yeah. Maybe they're just lashing out on
that was just a
sexuality.
realization this person had and went public with it. Not everyone's like that, but I thought it was interesting to hear.
There's multiple spectrums.
It's such like it is a big topic today with the whole transgender thing.
Yeah.
So that was it was a refreshing and different perspective to hear.
Yeah, dude. Isn't she bald now?
Who?
That girl? Because like all that testosterone made her lose hair or something.
No, I think this person changed from a guy to a girl.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Take some Sheila G.
It's good for you no matter what.
Literally, like you said, there's something for everyone.
Yeah, it's hella good for you. My mom thought I was taking drugs when she saw it, but then she did her own research and thought, oh, it's pretty good now. She's taking it too. So,
hey, watch, in 2 years we're gonna have a link in our Sippin News TikTok to get Sheila G from Amazon, and you guys can help us get it back. All right, thanks for tuning in this episode of Sippin News.
Sorry, I just remembered. The company I got it from was called Chuga.
Chuga, Sheila G.
CHUGA.
Chuga, Sheila G. Sponsor
Yes.
us. Please. We'll help you. All about that positive energy over here. But thank you for tuning in to this episode of Sippin News. If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. If you're listening, There's also Apple Podcast, Spotify, and other streaming platforms. Thank you for watching. That was good.